Hey Aries, there's a lot of passion on the table here. This is for August 2019, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. However, I notice you will resonate more with your Sun or your Moon. Okay? If you're a cusper, because one of these cards here was in Taurus, and I shuffled a lot. I even put this booger back in 3 times. So here he is. It's a 5, it's strange. It's called Goblins. And this is about the lower shadow, people provoking you, which I also have a provoker card here. Um, I'm just saying they're across from each other. Um, and this is called the Grand Cross. So this is about shadow aspects, people provoking you, places provoking you, bringing out your fiery nature when you know better. You know the people and the places that serve your highest benefit, and that's what you need to do. And the talisman backs that up. So I will get into your reading. It's really it's about a new passionate kind of start, avoiding the people and the places and the things that can bring out your very stubborn, fiery, hot-headed nature. Because passion, I have the passion card here, and the way this falls out is the point that it takes. And that fell, it's the card of passion. It fell out on number 3, and it says actions will have far-reaching consequences. So, pretty much overall energy before I go into everything, you do have a new path ahead. You need to avoid the people and the places that will lead you down the wrong path. And once you figure that out, you'll be able to forge ahead well with this new beginning, this new passionate beginning and transformation, if you can dictate those. Okay, what's good and what's not good for you. So I do want to read this one for you real quick. It's transformation. The upper part has already begun the process of transforming into a butterfly. With her hand, she touches her chest. Is the butterfly a part of her body? Is it a symbol of her soul? Is the woman transforming into a new life? This card leaves us with more questions than answers. Maybe you will find answers by thinking about how you would respond to these questions. Am I the person I would like to be? What can I do right now to transform some small part of myself? So, like cleaning up the people and the places that may put you in a very negative headspace, okay? This is about loving yourself, being in complete and utter understanding of the true beauty that you um, inhabit. You know, your whole you-ness. You're a very passionate, creative person. Okay? So, I've explained this card, the goblins. Higher, low, I mean, very low vibrational card. You need to learn the patterns of that so you can step out of that and get those people away from you. It's also in Taurus, that was the whole reading was about a spiritual attack, pretty much. Someone wishing ill intent, so maybe you should look into that. This one is Talisman. As you see, she's got a cloth draped around her, you know, hitching a ride. She's got all of her protection around her, which again, protection. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Okay? Wisdom allows you to recognize the traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you to recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. That's after you come out of this, after you make the small change this is talking about. You know, what can I do to kind of clean up my life and get rid of this negative, toxic people and place, this draining energy. Okay? This is you after you do that. That's good. Okay? Blah, blah, blah. Best choice to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you. For you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lesson and earned the right to your success. Okay? that is you stepping into your true nature. Do you see both these women are barely dressed? They're like leaving things and people, places behind and living more of a free life. Okay, not letting the outside world provoke them. I got chills all over me. Not letting the outside world provoke them. It's almost like you're flushed. I'm like flushed right now. What is this feeling? Hold on. I want to tap into this feeling for someone. Almost like butterfly. Passionate. That feeling you get when you love someone so much. Or this new excitement, like you're kind of flushed. Okay. I wanted to tap into that for a minute. Kind of like you're not really sure what the next move is because this is almost consuming. Okay. Shake that out. Shake it out. Shake it out. And then I got the... And so this one is the provoker card. Alright. You also have Aries, number 13. Fitting, hey? I want to read a little bit of this insert for you. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. And that was from Helen Keller. Okay. It's a movement and a change. It's the cosmic cross. It symbolizes the 4 seasons. A period of time when your life may seem at a cross purpose. A crisis, yet through this calamity will be a painful process of growth, which is the transformation. Okay, renewal, and eventually a greater foundation for the happiness and success that you are seeking. It's almost as if the planetary energies are in competition with each other, which Aries is always in a competition, no offense. It's an exasperating time when you feel provoked and frustrated over booby traps that seem to have been set in your way, as if everything is working at a cross purpose against you. You feel pulled in many directions. False leads, failed plans, they leave you unable to produce concrete achievements. Are you communicating well? Are you communicating with yourself well? Are you abandoning, projects because you just feel they're not going anywhere? You don't need to do that. You need to stick with it. When it presents itself in a reading, it suggests there are multiple talents you are able to access, as well as numerous paths you can take. Focus and organization are key until the matter phases out. Expect resistance, since opposition is the main energy field of the Grand Cross. Once on track, the momentum toward the attainment of what you desire will be impossible to stop. It mainly has to do with the shifting of energy and switching into gear. Okay, and that is the Nine of Wands and the original tarot deck, if you really need to know. Okay, you're feeling conflicted, you're feeling very on guard, but this and this are the same cards, which is bringing you to a lower energy because you feel everything is working against you, and it's not. It's actually you transforming. You just need to remember not to be so hot-headed, and that some of your actions may have a bad consequence rather than a good consequence. But once you differentiate these and weed and clean it up, ask the right questions, you'll be able to forge ahead on that path with a lot of passion in your true nature. But you have to be able to point your compass in the right direction. Okay, 50 is a very spiritually protected card. Anything with a 0, spiritual protection. All right, do that. Differentiate what's good for you, because something that will come super fast is not always for the best. All right, you don't want to hit rock bottom. You want to be able to manifest and plant your seeds of intention in a proper manner. Okay, weed out this person, clear out your space. I've already knocked these around, but I want to get some clarification, please. Clarification for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August of 2019. Can you give me some clarification on the Provoker and the Aries card? Clarification on the Provoker and the Aries card, please. High Priestess showed up. Something is being kept. Clarification for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. An ending. The Empress fell on the Provoker. Okay. Something new. Something new is coming from that. The Empress is very abundant. She knows how to take care of herself. She is very fertile. I want to say frugal. Frugal too. She's very fertile. She knows who she is. Okay, can I get clarification on the Empress and the Aries? Please. Two of Cups. Where the hell is it? This Two of Cups means something else. Alright. This two. Love is for always, even if it only lasts an instant. That instant would remain with you eternally. Okay. That's saying something may be coming and going, and you may create something in that moment that will last with you forever. Something is being birthed on this route that will last forever. So if you don't want a baby, you should probably wear protection or take action on that. If this is a creative project, you will definitely have this last for a very long time. Okay. I have clarification on the goblins and the talisman. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Pull just like 2 more clarifications on these cards, and then we will get the postcard from Spirit. 4 Cups in reverse. No longer feeling at a lack. No longer being greedy about something. Opening your eyes to all that is being offered to you, which will lead you to this new fertile path. This transformation. The Lovers. Now, in this deck, the Lovers is like passion and purpose. Okay. Let me see. The Lovers, please. Where are you? Death, Tempest, Devil, just Lovers, an embrace that will unite. Every decision may unite or divide. Every road may take you near or far. When you walk together, there must be sentiment to not get lost when faced with forks in the road. Not all sentiments are eternal, but some can be. So that's for the talisman card. Alright? That's saying it can take you further out or it can bring you near. You know, but you have to have a real plan. So when you meet the fork in the road, the bump in the road that this is talking about, you don't get lost. You stick the course. Okay? You stay the course. I'm going to get to the postcard from Spirit now, please. Please give me clarification about this path that Aries is taking for August 2019, please. Please give me clarification about this path that Aries is taking. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August of 2019, please. Please give me clarification. Aries, Rising, Venus. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is about this path? please comment. Let me know what's going on. Are you at a crossroads? Is it a creative project? Is it a lover? You know, did you just find out who may have been putting you or in this lack mentality, in this lower vibration? Someone provoking you at work or in a relationship? Also, thank you for watching and subscribing. You help me to help others with my actual gift. I do it this way so I'm not so burdened. I had to clear my space out before I started your reading, though. That's how I know. I definitely shuffled before, and I cleared everything out because I've had something following me for a few days. I've been a little more open, and I don't need something that's lost to try to find a home with me. And that's what it is. Can you please give me clarification, a little more wisdom for my Aries, please? That one stood out. We are here on the other side, have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based on reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life, which is you, Aries. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as others, separate, far from, better, or less than. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow in it as well. Okay? Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. And that is asking the right questions. Okay? Something new is going to come from this path that you take, as long as you are able to clear out what is not good for you. This is backing everything I've set up, but in their own way. You have to clear out what is not good for you, so you can have something that unites you on this better path that they want you to seek out. But remember, there's always a choice in life. You have to be able to decipher what is for your highest good, not what comes with just passion, okay? Because it will have a consequence if you take the wrong one, and that's just life, okay? That's just life. If you want a more personal energy read, you do have to contact me for that. I'll be able to give you more of an in-depth read. $15 for the one question. And all my information is below. Thank you.